Hello friends, today we are going to study about the mensuration. In mensuration, we have to study different geometrical figures and that formulas we need to recite. So today I am going to tell the easiest way to remember the formulas. Okay, now we'll see the first figure as a cube. Cube. Now, cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere and hemisphere. These are three-dimensional figures. So now we will see how to derive the formula of these figures. Now cube. Cube means it's all sides are equal. Okay. It's all sides are equal. A cube. Now let's first learn about the different components of the cube. Means here you have the vertex. Vertex, how many vertex a cube is having? 8 vertex. Vertex 8. Now how see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. A cube having 8 vertex. And face. Face, how many a cube is having? Faces, how many? Means the surface areas. Okay, this first face, this second, third, okay, fourth, fifth, and this one is the sixth. A cube is having 6 faces. Okay, and edges. How many edges a cube is having? This see 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and this 12. So total how many edges a cube is having? Edge 12. So if we know this all information, it is easy to derive the formula. Now here see, we have to find the total surface area of this cube. So total surface area. So we will write total surface area as total surface area. Now how many surfaces we have here? 6 surfaces, 6 faces. So it's how we will write its total surface area. See, first area of first face means it will be L square plus L square plus L square plus L square plus L square means the side square. Okay, side area of a first face is its side square. So side we have denoted it by L. Okay, so its area will be L square as a cube is all sides are equal. So here how many faces we have? How many faces area we have added? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 faces. So 6 faces area we have added. So total surface area of a cube will be total surface area of cube is equal to 6 into side square. Okay. So total surface area of a cube is 6 sides square. Now next we have to find out its vertical faces. Now see, the figure when it will get open, how the figure it will look. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these are the vertical faces of a cube. And this upper face and this the bottom face. Now see, you are sitting in a room. So it's having its walls. Now see, this first, second vertical and this side wall. Means these are 4 vertical faces of a room. And upper face, surface means the ceiling and the bottom. Okay, so like this, how many faces a cube is having? 6 faces. So here see, now we have to find a lateral surface, means the vertical surface area we have to find out. Okay, so vertical surface area of a cube will be vertical surface area, or you can say lateral surface area. So lateral surface area will be what? How many surfaces you have? 4 surfaces. So it will be right L square plus L square plus L square plus L square. So it will be 4 L square. Lateral surface area of a cube is 4 L square. Now area of a square also sometimes they are. Area of a square is what? Area of a square is side square. Okay, area of a square is area of a square. Area of a square is equal to L square. Now we have to find its volume. Now volume means the capacity. Capacity of a cube is we have to find. So it's all sides are same. So volume of a cube will equal to volume of a cube is equal to volume of cube is equal to side cube means L cube. Side we have considered as L. So volume of a cube is equal to L cube means side will multiply 3 times. Now see, this is the units of the total surface area. Now total surface area it is. So its unit is either square centimeter or square meter. Okay, unit is square centimeter or square meter, and cube's unit is cubic meter or cubic centimeter. Okay, so these are the units to measure the total surface area or the volume of a cube. Now this about the cube we have seen. It's all formula. See, it is very easy to remember it, as well as when you will solve the examples you will use, it will get recited. Okay, now next figure which we have to study, that is cuboid. Next figure we will see cuboid. Cuboid. Cuboid, its length and breadth are equal. Okay, so this cuboid. Now cuboids also we have this what? Length, this breadth, and this is height. Okay, so again we have to see its vertex. Cuboid is also having 8 vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Vertex 8. Edges, edge is 12, and face. How many face a cuboid is having? 6 faces. Okay, same as cube and cuboid having same components. Vertex 8, edges 12 and faces 6. Now see, we have to derive the formulas for this. Now total surface area. Now what is the surface area covered by this cuboid we have to find. So how many faces a cuboid is having? 6 faces. So its surface area how we will find out? See. Now here one face, it says what? Length, and this breadth. Okay, this breadth and this length means what? This part it is total surface area will be what? Length into breadth, plus upper also it is what? Length and breadth. See, this is length and this is breadth. These opposite sides are equal, so it will be length into breadth. Now this about upper and bottom part means, see, like this I have shown in cube, this 4 vertical faces and this up face and this bottom face. Okay, so total 6 faces of a cuboid. So we have calculated the area of these 2 faces. Now we have to find the area of these 2 faces. Means here see this face. this face, it is what? Breadth and height. So it will what will write? Breadth into height. Plus same way this opposite face, so it's also breadth and height. Okay, so breadth into height. Now see this over. Now which face remain? This front face and back face. Okay, front face what? Length and height. Okay, so what we will write? Length and height, plus back face also length and height. Now see each term how many times it has occurred? This length into breadth and length into breadth, means 2 times length plus breadth. Plus here breadth also, see breadth into height 2 times it is, so 2 times breadth into height. Plus third one, it is length into height. Length into height is what? 2 times length into height. So from this what we can do it? We will take 2 common. So 2 common after taking, it will be length plus breadth into height plus length into height. So this is what? Total surface area of a cuboid. Okay, so total surface area of a cuboid is 2 times length plus breadth plus 2 times breadth plus height plus 2 times length plus height. This is total surface area. Now we have to find out the vertical faces area. Now when we are finding vertical surface area, we don't have to take upper part and the bottom part. Means vertical faces we have to take. Means these 2 faces we have to take. Okay. So lateral surface area, what we call it as lateral surface area of a cuboid. So lateral surface area of a cuboid will be what? BH plus BH plus LH plus LH. Now this will be what? 2 times BH plus 2 times LH. Now from this what? 2H is common here. 2H is common. So we can write L plus B, easy to remember, or you can write B plus L also you can write. L plus B or B plus H. So that will be lateral surface area of a cuboid. Now next we have to find, we know its perimeter, its area. Perimeter of a rectangle is what? 2 times length plus breadth. And area of a rectangle is length into breadth. This you have already learned. So but for basic it should not lag. So that also I am telling. Perimeter of a rectangle is, perimeter of a rectangle is equal to what? Perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus breadth. And area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Okay, now see. Now here you have to find out the length of the diagonal. Length of the diagonal means, see, in this, which will be the longest rod which can be kept in this cuboid, means this is the diagonal. See, this diagonal's length you have to find out. So what? Length of the diagonal is equal to, length of diagonal is equal to what? It's L square plus length square plus breadth square plus height square. Okay, so length of the diagonal is what? Length square plus breadth square plus height square. Now in cube I have forgot to say you about the length of the diagonal. Okay, now this you have to write all the formulas. Now length of the diagonal of a cube. Now this length of the diagonal of cuboid. Okay, now length of the diagonal of cube will be what? Length of diagonal of a cube will be equal to what? It is what? Diagonal. So now you know cubes all sides are equal. So what we will write? Length is also L square plus breadth is also L square and height also L square. So it will be what? 3L square, means the length of the diagonal will be equal to L 3 or under root 3 L also you can write down, or under root 3 into L. That is the length of the diagonal of a cube. Okay, under root 3 into L is the length of the diagonal. Now next figure which we have to study, that is about the cylinder. Okay, next figure is cylinder. These all formulas you have to write it down. Cylinder. So cylindrical figure is in this way. This is a cylinder, or you can say a tin. Tin is in cylindrical shape. So its bottom and upper face is in circular manner. Okay, so it is a circle. So this is radius. This radius, and the distance between these two is the height of a cuboid. Okay, now we have to find the surface area, curved surface. Now in this lateral surface will not come. In this what? Curved surface area will come. Now see, now this is the textbook. Now we have to, this is in rectangle shape. Now if you fold it, if you fold in this way, it will look like a cylinder. Okay, it will look like a cylinder. Now it is, see, in circular manner, and here, and this is the cylindrical part. Okay, so this cylindrical parts, this how it is in this shape. See, this shape it is, means these two circles up and the down, and the middle portion is in rectangular form. Okay, so now curved surface area you have to find out. So curved surface area will be what? Curved surface area of cylinder. So curved surface area, it is what is, it is, I said, in a circular manner it is. Okay, so it is what? This it is this side. Now it is this height is h. Okay, and this curved surface area is 2 pi r, means pi r and pi r. So it will be 2 pi r. This pi r and this pi r. So it will be 2 pi r. Length is 2 pi r and height is h. So curved surface area will be of the cylinder is 2 pi r h, means length into breadth. So length is 2 pi r and breadth is h. So the curved surface area of a cylinder will be 2 pi r h. Okay, now we have to find out the area, this total surface area. In total surface area, what we will get? This circular parts, two areas, and this curved surface area. So total surface area of cylinder will be equal to what? Total surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r h plus area of this circle and area of this circle, means it will be pi r square, pi r square. Okay, so it will be what? Pi r square plus pi r square, area of circle. So now here it is 2 pi r h plus this 2 pi r means 2 pi r square. Now from this what we can take common? 2 pi r we can take common, means 2 pi r bracket h plus r is what? Total surface area of cylinder. Total surface area of a cylinder is what? 2 pi r bracket h plus r is the surface area of a cylinder. Total surface area of a cylinder. Now we have got the curved surface area, total surface area of cylinder. Now next we have to study the volume of cylinder. Now volume of cylinder means what? Volume is what? Length into breadth into height. So volume of cylinder will be what? This area of circle into it is height. So area volume of cylinder is equal to volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Okay. Now see, now is it easy for you to remember the formulas? What's the surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r h. So total surface area of a cylinder is what? 2 pi r bracket h plus r. Now, and the volume of cylinder is pi r square h is the volume of the cylinder. Now next figure which we have to study, that is the cone. Next figure is cone. Now cone means, you know, a joker's cap, it looks like a cone. Okay, ice cream cone, you can say. Ice cream cone, you have seen, you like to eat ice cream. So its cone also might have come in front of your eyes. So like this cone shape. Okay, now this cone is in this shape. Okay, now see, its base is in which form? It is in circular form. Okay, so base is in circular form. Now this, see, this is what? This is in circular shape. So this is what? Radius. And here, as it is, the height is perpendicular to radius. So it is a right angle triangle. Means this is the height and this is a slant height. Okay, so slant height of a cone, what? Here you have to use the Pythagoras theorem. So slant height of a cone is, slant height of a cone will be equal to L. L you have to find out, means it will be h square plus r square, or you can write r square plus h square. Slant height will be equal to h square plus r square. Now you have to find out its curved surface area. Okay, curved surface. Now it is in curved shape. So how it is? See, this shape it is. This and again this. So this curved surface area has been formed. So curved surface area of a cone is equal to what? Now this pi r and L. Okay, curved surface area of a cone is pi r L. Okay, curved surface area of a cone is what? Pi r L. Now next is in, next you have to find out its total surface area. Total surface area means curved surface area and this base of the cone, means that will be total surface area. Total surface area of cone. Total surface area of a cone will be curved surface area plus area of this. Area of base means it will be pi r L plus pi r square. Okay, so how we write this? Again see here pi r is common. So pi r bracket L plus r is the total surface area of cone. Total surface area, see, curved surface area plus area of a base means it will be pi r L plus pi square. So here pi r will be common. So in bracket L plus r. This is the total surface area of a cone. Now we have to find the volume of cone. Now volume of cone will be what? Volume of cone. Volume of cone means its capacity. Okay, so volume of cone is equal to what? It is volume of cone is equal to volume of cylinder. Means suppose if a cone is cone's radius and cylinder's radius is same and its height is same. So what we can say, 3 times volume of cone is equal to volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder. Okay. Now volume of cylinder, you know, pi r square h. Okay, volume of cylinder is what? Pi r square h. Now this is what volume of cone. So volume of cone is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. So volume of cone will be what? 1/3 pi r square h. Okay, is it easy to remember now? Volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h, and volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h. See now how it is easy to remember. Now next figure which we will see, that is the sphere. Sphere means what? A ball. Ball we will call it as a sphere. Okay, next figure we have to study, that is a sphere. Now in sphere, sphere is in spherical shape, means it is a, I said, a ball like this it looks, it is called as a sphere. So it will not have the curved surface area. Okay, so surface area, its surface area will be what? Surface area of a sphere is, surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. Okay, it is in circular manner, so surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. Now volume of a sphere. Next what you have to study? Volume of sphere. Volume of sphere. Now see, in textbook it is given the volume of sphere, how to derive. Now see, you have to take a cylinder and the radius of the cylinder is equal to the radius of the sphere. You have to take the water in the cylinder. Okay, you have to take the water in the cylinder, and what I said, the radius of the sphere and the radius of the cylinder is same. So now what you will take, you will measure the diameter of the sphere, and that much strip you will cut and you will stick here in the cylinder where the ball will touch, the ball which touch at the base of the cylinder. So from here this strip you will mark, until there you will fill the water. Okay, so this is the radius and this radius. Okay, this is it is same. So now what you can derive the formula of it. So volume of this is equal to volume of ball plus volume of cylinder. Okay, so volume of sphere, how you will get? Volume minus volume of cylinder, you will get the volume of the ball. This activity it is given in the textbook, you can go through this activity. Okay, now volume of sphere you can derive from that, that is 4/3 pi r cube. Okay, volume of sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. Now next we have to study the hemisphere. Okay, next is hemisphere. Now see, hemisphere, if you cut the sphere in the middle, the figure we will get, that is the hemisphere. This figure, if you cut the ball in the middle, we will get the figure, that is the hemisphere. Now see, this radius and this radius both are same. Okay, now hemisphere, you have the curved surface area of a hemisphere. So curved surface area of a hemisphere is what? Now this is 4 pi r square, so it will be half of it, so it will be 2 pi r square. So half portion of it is, so curved surface area of a hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Now its total surface area will be what? Total surface area. Okay, so total surface area, you can write the short form TSC. It means total surface area. So what? Total surface area of a hemisphere, the curved part is 2 pi r and area of circle is pi r. Okay, area of circle is 2 pi r square and this 2 pi r square. So it will be how much? 3 pi r square. Total surface area of a hemisphere is 3 pi r square. Now we have to find the volume of a hemisphere. Now volume of a hemisphere. So volume of a sphere is 4 by 3. So half of it will be the volume of hemisphere. Okay, volume of hemisphere will be equal to volume of hemisphere is 4 by 3 into 1 by 2. Half of it pi r cube means it is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, is that clear to you now? Volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now this everything about these 6 formulas which are very important in this. Now one more formula I will tell you about the first drum. Okay, now first drum shape is how? If you will see the glass is in shape of first drum. Okay, and one more thing you can do it. If you cut the cone, you will get 2 figures. Okay, you will get 2 figures in it. That one is the first drum and the other is the cone. Next figure which we have to study, that is first drum. Okay, now see, this is the cone. This cone. Now if you cut this part, you will get, here see, this part you will get it as a cone and this other part which you will get, that is the first drum. Now see, glass or bucket, these all are the shape of the first drums. Okay, bucket shape you know, this is the shape of the first drum. First drums you have to find out. Now here see, this is the circular part, smaller circular part, and this is the bigger circular part. So we will consider this as R1, this as R1, this radius as R1 and this radius as R2, and this is the height of the first drum. Okay, this is the first drum shape we have got. Now we'll have again the same thing. See, this part is in slant part, this is so it is a slant height. Okay, so slant height is what? Slant height of first drum, L is equal to h square plus r square. Now r is what? Here we have 2 r's here. So what it will be? R it will be R1 plus R2. R will be, now here you have 2 radius. So here this h square plus R1, bigger radius minus smaller radius square. This will be the slant height of the first drum. Okay, what? H square is equal to h square plus r square. Now r square you know, r is what? R1 minus R2 square. So this will be the slant height of the first drum. Next we have to find out its curved surface area of the first drum. Now curved surface area is in which shape? Curved surface area is in curved surface area. Which shape it looks? Like a cylindrical part it looks. Okay, so curved surface area of a first drum will be what? Curved surface area of a first drum will be like, it looks like a cone. This we have seen cone. So pi r L. Now R is what here? R is R1 minus R2. Okay, so here what we have to do it, R, we have to add R1 plus R2. Okay, curved surface area of this will be what? R1 pi L R1 plus R2. Okay, now total surface area. Total surface area means curved surface area and this area and this area. So total surface area of first term is equal to pi R1 plus R2 plus it will be pi area of this circle means pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. The simplified form how we can write it this as pi L R1 plus R2 plus pi, here we can take common, R1 square plus R2 square. Like this we can write total surface area of a first term. See, area of the curved part plus area of this smaller circle plus area of the bigger circle. So this it will be the area total surface area of a first term. Now volume of first term we have to find out. Volume of first term will be what? Volume of first term is what? Volume of cone. Volume of cone is what? 1/3 pi r. Volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h. Okay. Now so volume of first term. Volume of first term is equal to 1/3 pi h, and r is what? R is in this R1 plus R2, R1 square plus R2 square plus R1 into R2 plus R1 into R2. This is the volume of the first term. Okay, 1/3 pi h bracket this. Volume of first term is equal to 1/3 pi h bracket R1 square plus R2 square plus R1 into R2. This is the volume of the first term. Okay, this is all about the geometrical figures which you have to study in this. Okay, next part is of sector of a circle, that we will see in the next video lecture, how to derive the formula of it. Now thank you for watching all the formulas, and now what you have to do it is all the formulas you will write it on the paper and you will stick it on the wall so that it will be easy for you to remember it. Okay, now thank you for watching the complete video.